Hi, my name is Carsten from Klemmbau, and today we look at the Aldi store from Be Happy. This set is exclusively available only at Aldi store, and it wasn't available in Germany yet, so I got this set from America. It contains 212 pieces, and today we have a look how to build it and is it worth it? Alright, time to unbox and see what's inside. Before we open the set, let's have a quick look at the box. So you can see here the logo at the top. It contains 212 pieces. You get already a glimpse of look for the inside of this building. The recommended age is 6 years plus. And here this is how the store looks like. On the back we have simply the same picture with the same information, so nothing really special on the back. Alright, it's time to open this set and see what is inside the box. Here we go. So we start with a plate. And we have 3 bags with bricks and 1 bag with a big plate, including some windows here. And it seems like, unfortunately, we have also some sticker. Luckily only 2, but it's a little bit unfortunate that the Aldi logo is only there with a sticker. Let's see how the instructions are looking like. So on the front of the instructions you see the original set and the name Aldi Brick Store. No introduction, it starts right with the build. As you see, we have some decent progress. We start with the store inside, and most probably when we have completed the inside, we build the outside walls, including the roof. So here's the finished set at the end, where you then attach the stickers, and no inventory, nothing special here in the instructions. Alright, let's start building. I have recorded the entire build for you and I let it run with a speed factor of 8. I'll show you the entire progress, including all the mistakes that I did. And unfortunately, I did one right at the beginning of the build. I assumed the plate is quadratic, however it turned out to be 16 by 18 studs, which is, at least to me, quite uncommon. Hence I started totally wrong. Also, the instructions doesn't help here very much. You might notice that especially in the beginning I did a lot of corrections. In the instructions it's only indicated with arrows where the part's supposed to be, which is in the beginning quite a problem. Also, you might have noticed that I have not followed the instructions. I really had trouble finding some of the parts, so I left them out until I found them. The build itself is really basic. You shouldn't expect any awesome building techniques. Enough thoughts from me, just enjoy the rest of the building and we meet each other when the set is completed. Alright, let's have a look at the completed set. So on the outside we have a little light here, a fire hydrant, 2 little trees, a bench. Then we open the door and on the inside we have 2 shelves, and I guess those should be like cashiers, something like that. And here we have things that you can open. Unlike Lego, for this set you have absolutely no spare parts, so none of the 1x1 bricks are covered with a spare part. And this here is no extra brick, so you can have the print either on the outside or you can see this in the inside. You can basically decide where you see this ugly print that shouldn't belong to a set. While building the set, I think the instructions are pretty annoying, especially that it's never shown where exactly the brick lands. It's only marked with those arrows, and sometimes you have basically no idea where exactly this lands. So in this case, I always look at the next step, because then I have a clear visibility where it should go. But sometimes it's simply not possible, because the next step happens on the next page and then you have basically no idea where exactly it should go. So then I always turn up to the next page. So I'm not really happy with those kind of instructions. The most confusing thing for me is, who is the audience? Who is the target audience for this set? Is it for collectors? No, there are only 2 sets out, and honestly it's really ugly. Is it for adults, putting it on the shelf? Way too ugly for doing that. Except if you're a hardcore Aldi enthusiast. But do you want to put something like this on a shelf? I don't know. City builders? No, it doesn't fit in any city. It's open, it's not closed, and it's not minifigure scale, so you would never ever put this in the city. You would rather create your own stores. Kids? I don't know, isn't it boring for kids? You can open the door, but you cannot really have minifigures. The scale is absolutely not for minifigures, so what do you play as a kid? Might be very boring, the set. So if you own one of the sets, then let me know why you bought it and what do you do with it. So here's a summary of things that I really don't like at the set. First of all, I think it's very ugly. So it's not very detailed, and we have here the printed brick, and it doesn't remind me of an Aldi store, honestly. Then next thing is, it's not really minifigure scale. So it is something below minifigure scale. You have a door here, but it's not really for minifigures. You have here a small bench, but inside everything is bigger, so the scale inside and outside, it doesn't fit. Here the trees, they are super small. Then you have the lantern here, which is quite high, so the proportions are not very good. Then I had really troubles understanding the instructions, so you always see the bricks, but not where they are supposed to be, just indicated with arrows. And I made so many mistakes while building. Also, the ground plate here, it's not quadratic, so I built this like with the wrong side first. Then I noticed, oh my god, I made a mistake. I had to rebuild everything from scratch. And it also doesn't fit in any town, right? So you have basically a half building, you have no roof on top, you don't have minifigure scale, so what to do with this? Speaking about the roof, you have here some kind of indication of a roof, but then it stops, so it's not really closed. Why? Also, the window quality is very bad. When adding the windows here, I broke one of the windows, which should not be the case. And if I look at the windows, you cannot see through them. Some of them have scratches. They look really, really ugly. Also, what is confusing to me is you have sticker here for the Aldi logo. Of course, I don't put on any stickers, but then you have here the cashier desk and there are no stickers. So this doesn't make any sense to me. And if this is supposed to be a store, then where are the goods? I mean, you have 2 shelves here, you have 3 containers, and there are hardly any things you can buy here, right? And yeah, on the box it says movable parts, enhanced play. Guys, come on. What do you play with the store here? You can literally only open and close the door. And maybe here for the boxes you can also open the doors, but as you can see you cannot really open the entire door. So what is this? And it's not minifigure scale, so what do you play with this one? So it's just for having on your shelf and that's it. But for putting it on the shelf is way too ugly. So what I really like at the set is the brick quality is good, except for the broken bricks and the windows. But as you see, nothing falls off. You have a very good tension between the bricks and it's hard to remove them. So from that point of view, it's good. And the price for like $7, I think, you get a decent amount of bricks. So this is absolutely fine. Alright, if you like this video, I would be happy if you give a thumbs up and see you on the next review. Thank you very much.